Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel, Backpacking, and welcome to the Albanian Alps. It's what they call it. No, it is not Switzerland. No, it is not Austria. It is Albania. Look at this, you guys. I'm in the very north of Albania in a town called Valbona. You might have heard of this in my last vlog. You might have heard of this from other travelers. This is where people kind of use a point to stop and hike from peaks of the Balkans or from Theth. I hiked here from Theth in my last vlog, but the last week I have been living here in this gorgeous place, working at a guest house. And so in this vlog, I want to just show you guys day in the life, volunteering at the guest house, living with this local Albanian family, living in what they call the Albanian Alps, and just showing you guys what I get up to. Right now I am down at the river because people are getting ready to go on their hike, so I have to count the people to see who's here for breakfast and who has already left. So I have my coffee and I'm just gonna start counting people. It's 6 a.m. by the way. Bye guys, have a good hike. So there's 37 that left for the hike right now at 6 a.m. the 6 a.m. bus, and there was 42 last night, so that means that there's 5 still here sleeping ready for breakfast in an hour. So let's make breakfast right now.
I can do it if you want.
I will learn.
Okay. You need to.
Yeah. So for breakfast we do sausage, eggs, bread, butter, jam, and coffee and tea, of course, is always out there. And then for lunch we also give them lunch supplies, but they make some sandwiches. So we do like bread, we give them mayo, cucumber, tomato, lettuce, and then some apples for the side. We give them any additional eggs we have, and then that way they could pack up a sandwich to take on their hike, which I think is so sweet of this guest house to do and provide for them. They really pay attention to detail, and they provide the yummiest, most nourishing food for hikers. Oh, and cheese. I gotta grab cheese. So actually, this is sheep cheese that the mom of the family actually makes and provides for lunch and for breakfast every day. You have to rinse it off. Don't ask me why. I don't really understand the cheese making process, but it's really good cheese. After breakfast, or like at least while people are eating and making their lunch, I come in here and I strip the beds, and then I just start laundry right away because we have lots of loads of laundry to do today, and that isn't necessarily part of my job. My job is more like the meals, but I do want to help out as much as I can. So I just come in here, I strip the beds, I start the laundry, and I start putting things on the clothesline. It's just about 8:30 now, so you know what that means. Yoga time. It starts to really warm up here around like 8 o'clock, and so I want to usually get a workout of some sort in before 8 o'clock. I've been trying to go on runs in the morning, and actually I woke up at 4:45 this morning to attempt a run, but I just did not get up. I've actually been practicing yoga for quite a few years now, and I want to integrate more of my yoga practice into this channel and just share my journey with everybody. I kind of find it hard sometimes to practice yoga in like busy hostels or just like a place like I never have like a space like this to just practice, like an open space. It's usually like a very crowded, very loud hostel. So I'm so beyond grateful that not only is this my view for yoga this morning, but that there is fresh open air around me, and I get to practice when everybody is gone. Like it's just me and the family at the guest house right now. I just get to practice in peace, which makes me so happy. I do really miss my studio back home. It was a hot yoga studio, so I love hot yoga, but once the heat starts to warm up, once the sun comes out and is blazing like it is right now, it feels like hot yoga. traveling the Balkans, obviously, because I'm in Albania. And I continue to go up more into the Balkans, so follow along if you haven't already. But in just 1 month, about 1 month, I will be going to Sweden. It'll actually be my 50th country, which is absolutely insane. But I'm going to Sweden because I found another workaway, another Worldpackers like I am doing now, but at a yoga retreat. So I'm so excited to get there to enhance my yoga skills, my practice with others, learn something new, but also just like be able to live in Sweden for free for 2 months, and in such like a loving and inspiring community. I'm very excited for this. I've been trying to keep my fitness up while being abroad, and it could be quite hard because I really want to go and run sometimes, but here it's super hilly and it gets really hot during the day. So if I don't wake up at 5 a.m. to do it, then I like won't be able to run because it'll be too hot. I also love to practice yoga, and I want to practice yoga everywhere and anywhere and anytime, but sometimes it's hard and sometimes I get a little bit shy to practice around others. And I also just like a quiet space. But I have been going on these 5K runs. I did a few times already here. It's been super fun, and I'm definitely improving and running. And I use Strava to record my workouts. And yeah, it's just been a really good time, and I've been feeling so good about it. But another thing, while I'm here, I'm only working in the morning and then in the evenings for the breakfast and the dinner shifts, which gives me like the entire day to basically focus on myself and where I am. And so there's really no excuse for improving myself while I'm here. And I've really been loving the routine that I've gotten myself into, hence why I have wanted to share it with you guys. Not only improving my fitness every day, but also improving how I eat. I've been literally eating so good. I've been drinking so much water. I get so much sunshine. And later I will be going to do a cold plunge in the river, which I do almost every day, and also just working on YouTube and all the things that I want to grow in. So it's just been a really good time and a really healing time to slow down and focus on myself and focus on where I am and being fully present and being able to connect with this family while I'm here. Yeah, just really loved it. So I'm gonna eat my breakfast and then we're gonna change to go down to the river for a cold plunge. I've made this almost every single day. It's just some oats and peanut butter with some banana. It's super easy. I got the oats and the peanut butter at a local store, and so it's just a really easy, filling, and nutritious breakfast for me. I'll give you a full tour of like the whole guest house area later today, but my favorite part about this guest house is it has its own private river. And before new guests arrive around like 1:32, I get it pretty much all to myself, which is lovely. It is mountain water coming from like glaciers, so it is actually freezing. Like I think it is 0 degrees Celsius or maybe even a little bit less. It is so cold, but I really try to challenge myself every day to come in and just get some part of my body in the water. I really try to go below my heart, but sometimes I just can't do that. Today, I am determined to do that. I had a great yoga session. I think getting in the cold water will just be amazing, and then I get to lay out in the sun and just like read my book for a few hours. So I don't know if I'm quite ready for this, but let's do it. And it's like a bit windy out too, so this is not helping. Oh my goodness. This is me every day. It never gets easier to go into this cold water. It's kind of one of those colds that like your body is just numb immediately. Immediately you're numb. Let's just dip under. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. Freezing. Okay. A few more breaths. Alright, we're done. I just tell myself you just have to do it once a day for a few breaths, but then I feel so much better once I do. While being here, I have already read 2 books. I've only been here for 9 days. That just like tells you how much time I've just like laid down here on the river and read, and it's just been so lovely. Right now, I just started a book yesterday called Eleanor, Elephant is Completely Fine. I was recommended this book, and so far so good. I'm already on chapter 3, 6% through the book, and I'm actually really engaged. I'm really excited to read it right now. I don't quite know what it's about just yet. I don't really read bios of books before I actually start reading them. I just like to get recommendations and just trust a recommendation that it's good and worth a read. Yeah, now I just get to lay here for about 2 or 3 hours and contemplate life and read my book and sunbathe and work on my tan. I've honestly been very proud with how my skin has reacted to the Albanian sun. I've been getting quite tan. I mean, as tan as I'm gonna get. I'm a pretty pale person. Feeling good. Feeling sexy and tan, so no complaints. In Valbona. 9 days ago, actually, is when I hiked to Valbona. And there has been one day where I felt bored. Like one whole day where I felt bored, maybe a little bit lonely. And I just wrote in my journal and talked about how I felt. And then I realized I think I'm supposed to feel bored. Like, I think that is almost the purpose. And that is when you know that you are traveling slow, is that you are just really living in a place enough to feel in routine and feel bored. And I think that is a gift more than a curse. I think we go through life trying to avoid being bored, and we, especially travelers, like go through and just travel and see as much as they can and plan every day out. Like, how can I complain when I get to sit here for 3 hours, read a book, and be bored? Being bored means that you have no stressors, and who wants stressors, right? Anyways, so I wrote a little poem, and I thought that I would share it. I write poems every now and then, but I wouldn't say that they're really poems. They're just more like a few words and a few lines and just expressing how I feel in a kind of a poetic, romanticizing way. So I called it The Quiet Choice. I chose to stop, not because I tired, but because I wanted to hear my own breath. The world moved fast, it always will, but I moved slower and found more there. Boredom came, I let it sit. It taught me things that noise forgets. There's power in quiet, a kind that holds. It doesn't shout, it simply whispers. Comment down below what your thoughts are, not only about the poem, but just about this topic of boredom and that kind of being the purpose, and that this being the best kind of boredom there is. I would love to hear your thoughts. So starting to get a bit hungry, and I had full intentions to cook something up and make something at the guest house, because the family is so kind. On the Worldpackers listing, they offer breakfast and dinner, and every day it's breakfast and dinner, but as well, like, they always provide food to either cook myself or they'll cook me something for lunch. Like, they have been truly the kindest. And so I had full intentions of just like boiling some eggs and making like a salad with their fresh veggies from the garden, but I'm really craving meat. I haven't had much meat since being here, and I know of a restaurant just about like a 20-25 minute walk into like the town. It's not really much of a town, but there's a few restaurants, a few other guest houses, but I know somewhere that has really good chicken fillet, so I'm gonna go get some chicken fillet. I had it once before, so you're gonna have it with me for my second time. But on the walk there, beautiful, stunning walk with great views all around, I thought I would talk to you guys a bit more about volunteering with Worldpackers or Workaway. They're essentially the same thing. Basically, you have to purchase a membership, and this membership grants you access to contact all these like different, I guess you could call employers all over the world in like the most crazy places, the most well-known cities, doing all different things. I have done quite a few different Worldpackers experiences. I've worked in a hostel in Prague, in Lisbon, in Istanbul, in Rio de Janeiro. I've also worked at a farm in Romania, and now a guest house in Albania. In Sweden, I will also be working at the yoga retreat. That is through Worldpackers, and I plan to do so many more because they are truly the best experiences I've ever had. Most of the job listings you have to commit to at least 2 weeks. Most of them are a month. So keep that in mind, but it's really great if you want to slow down during your travels or be more intentional in learning about a specific place or city. You basically just find a host, find a job that you are excited about, some places that you want to go. You message the host just a quick, hello, this is what I'm about, this is what I do, this is why I'm interested in coming. You give them the dates that you're available, and they either get back to you with a yes, like confirm your stay, or they get back to you with other possible dates that work for them. So all things considered, I really hope that you try Worldpackers or Workaway. I really hope that you give it a shot and that you love the experience and love the place that you end up in. Lunch break, and it is about 3:15 now, so I have really until like 5:45 till I have to technically be ready in the kitchen to work. This is usually the time that I want to stay productive, and I either do some travel planning or talking to some friends, but right now I really want to work on some YouTube things. I'm currently editing the vlog, the last vlog that you would have seen, the one that I hiked here from Theth, and it's turning out to be such a good vlog. I'm really excited about it. It was just such a good time on the trail. So I think that I could honestly finish this within the next hour. Just have to do the final touches on it. While I let it sit and upload, I might take a nap before I have to get to the dinner shift. Or I'm thinking like the space that I do yoga in is empty and is shaded at the moment by the house. So I might go do some meditation as well because that sounds needed. And sometimes meditation is more restful than a nap, so we'll see what I get up to. We'll see when I finish this, and yeah, I just wanted to update you guys because this is a big step in my day where I kind of do everything and nothing in 3 hours. If you haven't already, go back and watch the last vlog for this hilarious clip of me getting shocked by the cold water. I seriously laugh at it every time I see it. It's dinner service time, and that means it's time to act like I'm working at Camp Raw. It totally feels like a summer camp around dinner time that I'm working at a summer camp, so really fun vibes. We start with setting the table, and we have 47 guests tonight. That's insane, so we gotta get food and everything ready for 47 guests.
Friends will come, friends will go. They all seem to change while I'm still the same. 'Cause I just can't let go.
2 minutes to 7. We got handmade bread, cake. We got salad, yogurt, sausage, and homemade soup. Here we go. Huh?
Looks amazing.
Looks amazing. It actually just got a little bit crazy with dinner service and then having to prepare lunches for everybody the next day. So I honestly just stopped recording, but dinner is what I wanted to show you, setting up dinner, because that's like the fun part. That's the main bit, and then just a ton of dishes after that. But Ghazi, the guy who runs the place, the son that runs the place, he's setting up a bonfire by the river. This is the second one in 9 days that we've had, so they're kind of rare that they happen. So we're gonna go enjoy the bonfire, but I do want to get up early tomorrow to do something because I think I have the morning off, so stay tuned.
Like stone emotionless in this world of stories. Oh, like stone, I'll be here forever.
Good morning, everybody. I actually had the morning off because I didn't have to do the breakfast shift, and so I just did like the sheets and whatever. I didn't have to do breakfast shift because everybody wanted to pack their breakfast last night, so we provided breakfast for them to pack last night so that they could leave early this morning. So very convenient, very easy for me. But somebody was telling me about this app called Komoot. It's kind of like an All Trails. I usually use All Trails to find hikes, but Komoot has quite a few more options than All Trails did for Valbona Valley. She told me about this loop hike. It's supposed to be 4 to 5 hours, 6.3 miles all the way round trip. It actually starts from the guest house. So I think a guest here at the guest house kind of founded this trail. I'm not too sure. And I'm supposed to climb 2,075 feet. So that is quite a bit of an elevation gain in such a short time. But hey ho, we're here for the journey. I actually have quite a bit on me right now. I have like another cover up. I have my water. I have my pouch. I've just boiled 3 eggs and took an apricot to go. So we're ready for this hike. I actually haven't done a hike since the big hike in my last vlog. But let's go see amazing views of Valbona Valley. So this is the hike. This is the app. I haven't used this app yet, so we're just trying to figure it out. Here we go. A little confusing at first. It's not a whole lot of a trail, just kind of like a gravel path. There are trail markers though, but they're very small little trail markers, like that one on the rock. But like this is the path here. Kind of hard to tell. But yeah, pretty up all at once. It's kind of a bit of a scramble at first. Okay, I'm feeling like this is a failed hike because I'm not even half a mile in and I have no idea where I'm going. Like this is not a path and I feel like I'm just hiking to like a snake's den, and there are vipers in the area. We saw one back at the guest house a few nights ago and had to kill it because it was like getting way too close in our kitchen area. I used ChatGPT to look up the image and it was a very venomous viper. So, and there's a lot of them, I guess, in this area, and the hospital here in Valbona doesn't have snake medicine, according to the family. But this isn't even, like, I feel like I'm just risking a snake bite going through all these rocks and leaves and stuff. Like, this isn't even a trail. I feel like I'm just scrambling through some rocks. I mean, yeah, like, this isn't even a trail and it's telling me to go up there. I just feel like I'm just gonna get lost if I keep going. So I think I'm gonna turn back. Maybe I could find something a bit later, but yeah, like I am not wanting to step in these leaves right now. Not knowing what's under that. Anyways, call me a scaredy cat, but I am literally in the trees. You guys, that was really scary. I actually did see one of those viper snakes that I saw the other night, and it was like maybe like 10 feet in front of me. I don't even think it noticed me, but I noticed it, and it was like slithering across a rock, and I just ran. Like my legs were shaking because I was just scared it was gonna come up and attack me. I'm not even scared of snakes. I'm just scared of this one because I know it's super venomous and I wouldn't be able to get help. But it is so beautiful, and I wish that hike worked out, but that was not a hike. Maybe it was once upon a time a trail, but now it's just overgrown, or the rocks have fallen to cover it. I'm not sure, but don't do that hike. Maybe just go for a nice walk instead. All right, everybody, I just came back and I'm just going to go to the river and just chill out because that was a failed hike, but it's fine. I can still enjoy my day. But I want to give you guys a quick guest house tour. I'm staying at Arben Selmaj guest house. If you're coming to Valbona, I definitely recommend. The family is amazing and they put so much attention into making your stay here super comfortable. So I definitely recommend coming and staying at Arben Selmaj, which is the family name, by the way. So this is the main guest house. An amazing view, right? There's dorms in the bottom and dorms in the top. So I'll first show you the kitchen. And from the kitchen you can see a view of the river just down there. Lovely. So this is the kitchen. We just do our laundry here. It's kind of chaotic at the moment because we're transitioning for more guests to come. The whole kitchen where we prepare breakfast and lunch and dinner. But you won't be coming in there. That's for workers only. You could hang your laundry here. And then we have a bit of a communal space. This is just the dining area. This is where we have the family dinners and breakfast in the morning. There are beverages to drink, but no beers. There is a big fridge for you to put your own groceries in as well. Free coffee and tea all day long. A lovely greenhouse and garden with fresh veggies. And then this is the dorms. So we just got 8-bed dorms on the top and the bottom, and they come with a nice like duvet, a big nice pillow, clean sheets every day, and towels as well. So here's the bathroom. Just a nice shower, toilet, sink, everything you need. And then yes, it is a shoes off house, so there is slippers and towels provided. And then this is the other house. This is where I live. Firewood for the fires. So if you do manage to come and stay and volunteer here, this is where you'll be living. Typically, I think there's more volunteers, like there's more beds and stuff that could be set up, but I'm just a lone soldier at the moment. So I get the whole room to myself, which is quite nice and very private, very needed. I could just spread out everywhere. Again, if you are coming to Valbona, you need to stay at this guest house and say hi to the family for me. I think it's 3,000 lek or 30 euro, and that includes one night stay, dinner the night you arrive, breakfast the next morning, and then we provide all that lunch stuff for you guys to pack lunch up the next day, and then they take the bus to the hike, the start of the hike. But anyways, you guys, I've just really enjoyed my time here, and I'm so happy I got to share it with you guys and give you guys a glimpse into volunteering when you're abroad, and I hope that you do get to try it out, and possibly in remote areas like this, like in the Albanian Alps. I would have never imagined coming here otherwise. So thank you, Guesthouse Arben Selmaj, and thank you guys for watching my video. I will see you guys in the next one when I actually travel away from Valbona and away from Albania. So stay tuned. Bye.